Hello everyone, welcome to V4. I am Kamal. So we are continuing with number series with reminders. In previously we discussed about two videos based on the concepts, and then we saw in one particular video we solved few questions based on reminders. Again we are going to continue with reminders by solving more number of questions in this video. So let us start the video. Let us read our first question. Find the remainder when 21 power 88 is divided by 16. So we have to find the remainder when 21 by 16 whole power 83. What is my remainder? This is the question. So we can clearly see that the highest common factor of 21 and 16. There is no any because 16 is a even number whereas 21 is a odd number. There is no any common number between these two. So my highest common number is 1. Okay. And then second thing is I can also say 16 is a composite number. It's not even a prime number. Then eventually I have to find 21 by 16 remainder, and then 83 by the total number of 16. I have to find the remainder. These are the two things I have to do. So since 16 is a composite number, so I have to find the Euler-Neuron number of 16. So how we do that? If a number, first we have to prime factorize the number will become p power a into q power b into r power c. It keep on goes based on number of prime basis after prime factorization. Then Euler-Torschian number of n, which n is a composite number, which is equal to n into 1 minus 1 by p into 1 minus 1 by q and 1 minus 1 by r. It keep on goes based on number of prime bases. This is how we find the Euler-Torschian number for n. In that case, the thing is, now since 16 is a Euler-Torschian number, first we will prime factor 16. So 16 is nothing but 2 power 4. So 16 is equal to 2 power 4. Then Euler-Torschian number for 16, which is equal to 16 into 1 minus 1 by 2, which is equal to 16 into 1 by 2, which is equal to 1 sir, 4 sir. I can say 2 1 sir, 2 4 are 16. So eventually it will become 4. Yes or no? So now we can find the remainders individually. So 21 by 16. What will be my remainder? So the highest multiple of 16, which is less than 21, is 16. So 21 minus 16 is equal to 5. So my remainder will be 5, the first thing. And then now I'm going to find 83 divided by Euler-Torschian number of 16, which is equal to 4. What will be my remainder? The highest multiple of 4, which is less than 83, is 80. So 83 is nothing but 83 minus 80, which is equal to 3. So my difference is 3. So my remainder is 3. So eventually this number will become, so in the place of this it will become 5. In the place of 16, 21 it will become 5. In the power of 83 it will equal, eventually it will become 3, which is equal to 16. I have to find my remainder. Yes or no? Now I can expand this 5 cube as 125 divided by 16. Okay. Or else I can split this 5 cube as 25 into 5 divided by 16. So instead of this, it will be easy for me. So instead of this 25, I'm going to replace divided by into its remainders. We already discussed if the numbers are in multiplication, instead of this bigger number, I can replace by the remainder. So 25 by 16. The highest multiple of 25, so highest multiple of 16, which is less than 25, is 16 instead. So 25 minus 16, my remainder difference is going to be 9. So it will become 9 into 5, which is equal to 45. Again by 16, it will become, I have to find the remainder. The highest multiple of 16, which is less than 42, is 32. So 45 minus 32, the difference is going to be 13. So my reference is, remainder is 13. So I hope you understand this question. The flow of this question is, first we have to verify. Okay, first we have to verify whether this numerator and my divisor are highest common factor is 1. Then I have to find my Euler-Torschian number for 16. Then it's all about like finding the remainder. So instead of this 21 by 16, I'm replacing it by 5. Instead of this 81 in the power, I'm replacing it by 3. So I can replace this as 25, 125 by 16 or 25 into 5. Since it's 25 is a bigger number, I will replace the bigger number by its remainder and divide by 16. It is nothing but 9. Again, 9 5s are 45. Again, I'm finding the remainder. So I'm performing these remainders until I will get my remainder which is less than 16. So no, this is what called remainder. Remainder is nothing but left out number after division. At the same time, the remainder should be less than my divisor. That's what called remainder. This is what we discussed in previous videos. So now let us go to next question now. Find the remainder when 32 power 50 is divided by 9. So again, so there will be a number 32, its power raised to 15. If I divide this whole number by 9, what will be my remainder? This is the question. First thing is we have to verify whether the highest common factor of this 32 and 9 is 1. It is 9. Yes or no? And then the second thing is since 16 is a composite number. So why we are verifying highest common factor? If it is the highest common factor 1, definitely I'm going to solve this question by using Euler's remainder theorem. Yes or no? We discussed what is my Euler's remainder theorem in my first remainder video. So it will eventually become 32 power 32 by 9. I have to find this remainder and then I will divide the power by Euler-Totion number of 9 to find the remainder. So now 9 is nothing but 3 square. The Euler-Totion number for 9 which is equal to 9 into 1 minus 1 by 3. This 1 minus 1 by 3 eventually just equal to 2 by 3. So 3 ones are 3 threes are it will become 3 into 2 just equal to 6. So the Euler-Totion number for 9 is nothing but 6. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the remainders individually. First 32 by 9. What is my remainder? The highest multiple of 9 which is less than 32 is 9 threes are 27. So 32 minus 27. My remainder, my difference is 5. So my remainder is 5. And then 50 by 6. What will be my remainder? Because 6 is the Euler-Quotient number for 9, which is nothing but psi of 9. So highest multiple of 6, which is less than 50, is 48. So 50 minus 48 is 2. So difference is 2. My remainder is 2. Just replace these bigger numbers by 5 and 2 in terms of numerator and power. So eventually this will become 5 square by 9. So I can write 5 square is nothing but 25. 25 by 9. I have to find my remainder. The highest multiple of 9, which is less than 25, is 18, which is nothing but 9 twos are. So 25 minus 18, which is equal to 7, which means the difference is 7. So that my remainder is also 7. I hope you guys understand this question also. Let us move to next question. I think by the now you understand the pattern in this video. Here, my device is going to be composite number. So based on this only, I'm going to solve this entire video. So now, what is my question is, find the remainder when 4 power 18 into 19 power 80 is divided by 9, which means 4 power 18 into 19 power 18. If I divide whole number by 9, what will be my remainder? So remember this guys, we already discussed, I can replace this number 4 power 18 and 9 power 19 power 18 in terms of their remainders. This is what we discussed in previous videos. Yes or no? So I'm going to, instead of this bigger number 4 power 18, I'm going to replace this 4 power 18 by, in terms of its remainder, by dividing 4 power 18 by 9. Okay. And the same thing happens for 19 power 80 also. I will replace this number by remainder, which is 19 power 80 by 9. Just my remainder. Yes or no? So first, uh, we'll find the remainder individually. 4 power 18 by 9, my remainder. So first thing we have to verify is the highest common factor of 4 and 9 is, if it is 1 means I can directly perform Euler remainders theorem. So here it is 1. Then Euler-Totion number for 9, which we discussed in previous question which is equal to 6. So it is equal to 6. Just perform everything. It will become 4 by 9 remainder and 18 by 6 remainder. We know 4 by 9 the remainder is 4 and 18 by 6 remainder is 0 because 18 is a multiple of 6. Yes or no? It will become 4 power 0 which is equal to 1. So 1 by 9 my remainder is 1. And then I will do the same thing for 19 power 80 by 9. So here also 9 and 19, the highest common factor of these two, which is equal to 1, and then the psi of 9, which is equal to 2. I know this two element now. Now just replace by everything. So 19 by 9 remainder, and then 80 by 6 remainder. 19 by 9. What will be my remainder? The highest multiple of 9, which is less than 19, is 18. So 19 minus 18, the difference is 1, which means my remainder is also 1. This is my first thing. And then 80 by 6. The highest multiple of 6, which is less than 80, is 78, which is nothing but 6 13s are. So 78, 80 minus 78, which is equal to 2, which means my remainder is also 2. I can replace this by, now let's start this question now. We will complete this question first. Uh, So we will replace these numbers by the remainders. Eventually it became 19 by 9, the remainder is 1. So in the power it is 1 square, which is equal to 1. So 1 by 9, the remainder is 1. So what we are going to do means 4 power 18 into 19 power 18 divided by 9. I want to find my remainder. Eventually I'm going to replace this numerator by the remainders, which is 1 into 1, which is equal to 1. So 1 by 9, the remainder is 1. That's your answer. I hope you understand this question. Let us move to next question now. Just do the math here. The same thing which we discussed earlier. There is nothing new here. You just need to do the question. That's it. Let us move to next question now. Find the remainder when I divide 11 power 47, this number by 8. What will be my remainder? So always listen here. 11 power 8. I have to find my remainder. And then 47 by uh, psi of 8, you have to find my remainder. These are the two things I have to find. The main reason for that is the 8 and 11, the highest common factor is 1. And we'll find the psi of 8 is equal to 8 into 1 minus 1 by 2. Why is directly I'm doing this? It is 2 cube. So only 2 is the prime base for 8. It will become 8 into 1 by 2, which is equal to 4. So now just I will perform the math. So 8 by 11 by 3, 11 by 8. My remainder is highest multiple of 8, which is less than 11 is 8. So 11 minus 8, the difference is 3. So the remainder is 3. And then 47 divided by psi of 8, which is nothing but 4. The highest multiple of 4, which is less than 47, is 44. Yes or no? 4 11s are 44. So 47 minus 44. The difference is 3, which means my remainder is also 3. So eventually I can replace these numbers by the remainders. In the place of 11, I can replace with 3. In terms of power like 47, I can replace with by 3, which is equal to 27. So now I have to divide by 8 to find my remainder. The highest multiple of 8, which is less than 27, is 24. So 27 minus 24, the difference is 3, which means my remainder is 3. That's it. So remainder is 3 for this question. I hope understood this question also. Let us move to next question now. Find the remainder when 31 power 249 is divisible by 8. So the same thing. Hope you can solve this question. I'm giving this to for you guys to solve this question. So I'm going to solve next question now. Find the remainder when 33 power 242 is divisible by 14. So 33 power 242. If I divide this number by 14, what is my remainder? I have to find my remainder. So I can say the highest common factor of 33 and 14, just one. First thing. Second thing is 14 is a composite number, which means I can write this number as 33 by 14 to find my remainder and 242 by Euler-Toshi number of 14 to find my remainder. Okay, these are the two things I have to do individually. First, I will find 33 by 14 to find my remainder. The highest multiple of 14 which is less than 33 is 28. So my remainder is 33 minus 28 is the difference is 5, which means my remainder is 5. This is the first thing. The second thing is my highest multiple of okay. So if I want to divide 242 divided by Euler-Toshi of 14, first I have to find Euler-Toshi number for 14. So 14 is nothing but, if I want to prime factor, is nothing but 2 times of 7. So psi of 14, which is equal to 14 into 1 minus 1 by 2 into 1 minus 1 by 7, which is equal to 1 minus 1 by 2 is equal to 1 by 2, and then 1 minus 1 by 7, which is equal to 6 by 7. So eventually it will become 2 ones are 2 sevens are, and this 7 7 cancel, it will become 1 into 6, which is equal to 6. So the Euler-Toshi number for 14 is 6. So I have to divide by 6 to find my remainder. That will divide 242 divide by 6. If you know directly, because 640 sir is 240, the remainder is 2. I'm just doing for those who don't know how to do this. 6 fours are 24. Again, 2 will come here. Sir, no. Since 40 sir, 0 sir, 0, remainder is 2. Sir, no. My remainder is 2. So my remainder is 2 here. Just replace with this 33 and then 242 by their reminders. So eventually it will become like in the place of 33 it is equal to 5. Now in the place of 242 which is equal to 2, which is equal to 25, or 25 by 6, what will be my remainder? So 25 by 14, sorry, the highest multiple of 14 which is less than 25 is 14 alone, because 14 twos are 28, which is more than 25. So 25 minus 14, which is equal to 11. So my remainder is 11, or I can write it as minus 3. This is my positive remainder and this is my negative remainder. So you can say my remainder 11 is less 3 less than my divisor, which is 14. So I hope you understand this question. Let us move to the next question now. Find find the remainder when 157 power 147 divided by 15. So I can clearly say that I want to find my remainder. The highest common factor of 157 and 15, which is equal to 1. And then I can also say 15 is a composite number. Then eventually the question will become 157 divided by 15. I have to find my remainder, and then 147 divided by Euler-Toshi number of 15, and then I have to find my remainder. This is what two things I have to do. So now I will do that. So 157 divided by 15. What will be my remainder? So we can directly do this. Uh, If you're smart enough, you can directly say 15 tens are 150. So 150 minus 157 is 7. So my remainder is 7. But still, I will do the calculation here. 15 tens are 150. So no, the difference is 7. That's why it is like this. Now, I will divide first. Now to find this, I have to find the Euler-Toshi number for 15. In order to do that, first I have to prime factors 15, which is 3 5s are. So Euler Torsion number for 15, which is nothing but 15 into 1 minus 1 by 3 into 1 minus 1 by 5. So is equal to 15 into 1 minus 1 by 3 is nothing but 2 by 3, and 1 minus 1 by 5 is 4 by 5. 3 ones are 3 5s are, again 5 ones are 5s are. So eventually it became 2 into 4, which is equal to 8. So my Euler Torsion number for 15 is 8. So I have to divide 147 divided by 8 to find my remainder. So I will do 147 8s are 8 ones are 8, remaining 6 will be there, and then I will the 7 here will become I know 8 8s are 64, so 8 8s are 64. The difference between 67 64 is 3, which means my remainder is 3. So instead of this bigger number 157 and 147, I can replace with the remainders. So eventually this number will become uh, 7 power 3, which is equal to 49 into 7. Or else if you know 7 cube is 243, 343, you can still do the math. But it's always good to split the powers so that our calculation will be faster, because we are proficient with 2-digit numbers rather than 3-digit numbers. And then 343 by 15, I have to find the what is the highest multiple of 15, which is less than 343. So I have to think, yeah, 300 is the 15 20 times of 300 is a 20 times of 15. Again, what is a few more I can add with that so that I can find the remainder. So again, 22 times of 15 is 330. My remainder is 13. You can do that also, but it's more difficult way to do that. So I will split like this. It will be easier for everyone. So divided by 15. So 49, 49, 49 by 15. The highest multiple of 15, which is less than 49, is 45. Sorry, no, 15 3 is 45. So 49 minus 45, the difference is 4, which means my remainder is 4. The number it eventually will become 4 sevens are, which is equal to 28 by 15. So 28 by 15, my remainder is what? It's going to be 13 or minus 2. I hope you understand this question also. So in next video, we are going to continue with furthermore topics and reminders like cancellation factors, reverse Euler theorem, and then finally we are going to discuss about Chinese remainder theorem. So in all those topics, we are going to discuss about how to solve question based on remainders. There is another different chapter of remainder concept which we are going to discuss. It's completely based on word problems. Like instead of giving numbers, it everything given in a sentence. From there, we have to identify the and then solve the question. Those things also easy since we are covering a lot of different types of question. So it's good for you to develop this content knowledge so that you can solve more number of question, and then you can comfortable with number system. So with this, we'll stop this video. Thank you.